Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna do my third pregnancy update. So we're gonna go over weeks 20 through weeks 26. I'm almost 26 weeks. So we're just gonna group all this together, and yeah, we're gonna go over everything that has been going on. Not too much has changed. So I'm going to try to go over this like as quickly as possible so that this video is not super long. And before I start, I just wanted to give a little disclaimer that even though I am going to be like telling you about my symptoms and kind of like complaining, I'm not complaining in any way. I definitely sympathize with anybody who has experienced any kind of loss, whether that be a miscarriage or a stillbirth, or just anyone who's lost a baby, or anyone who's experiencing infertility or anything like that. I definitely sympathize with you and send you all my love, and there's really not much else to say. I just feel really sad for people who are going through that, and I'm sending you my love, and I am very grateful for the babies that I have in my belly, and I'm not complaining at all. And like I said in my last video, this is just more so to compare symptoms with other moms so that you don't really feel like you're like going crazy when you're going through this, because it is like, it's a crazy time. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on into this. So my first thing that I'm still experiencing that I was before is the whole like round ligament pain from my stomach stretching. I'm still experiencing that. It's not as often as it was, and it's more like on the left bottom side for some reason. I don't know. And then also my babies are moving around a lot. I think more than before, or I can just like feel it more because they're bigger probably. And I feel like I can differentiate who it is, like which baby, just based on where they are, like where I think they are. So I'm pretty sure Troy is in my right rib, because that's what it feels like. And then Maggie is down low, because she's baby A, and I think baby A is always down low. And it kind of feels like she's dancing on my bladder. I don't know if you guys know that we announced their names, so I might as well address that since I called them by their names. So Maggie Ann is our girl, and Troy Wayne is our boy. So yeah, anyway, my skin is still fairly clear. I don't know if you can see, I am wearing makeup, but I think the only breakout I had was this little pimple that I had on my lip, and it kind of went away already. So my skin has definitely been being good to me. This pregnancy has blessed me in that way, so I'm grateful for that. What else? I am still super emotional. I can cry at the drop of a hat. Like literally anything can make me cry. Like the other day I was thinking about Lexi going off to college and growing up and graduating high school and all this stuff, and like just the thought of that, like if I think about it too much, will make me cry. 'Cause she's my baby. And then what else? Oh, I was watching Forrest Gump. I don't think that movie has ever made me cry, even though there are sad parts. I cried like mostly through that movie. I don't know if it's just like how much I love that movie or what. I haven't seen it in a while, but I cried like so many times in that movie. Let me know if I'm crazy, because I don't remember ever crying during that movie. But anyway, my anxiety is definitely getting worse. We are getting ready to move in like 2 weeks, so that's definitely, like, I think that has something to do with it. Um, it's making me really nervous because I'm just like, now that I'm getting bigger and bigger, like, I can't do as much, so it stresses me out that we have so much to do, and I just have to take it easy. Like, I just have to take care of myself so that I don't go into labor with these babies early. So that's been, I don't know, it's been kind of hard. What else? Oh, okay, so the pregnancy brain is still in full effect. Last night we went over to his family's house for family game night. And we were playing, oh, what's the game called? What is it? I don't even know. That's the pregnancy brain again. I don't even remember what it's called. But it's some game where you have to guess, or where you have to name 3 things, like the topic that Blake gave me was NFL teams. I had to think of 3 NFL teams. And just the other day we were, he like quizzed me, which is really annoying, but he like quizzed me on NFL teams. So like obviously his favorite team is the Cowboys. And that one didn't even come to my mind at that moment because you only have 5 seconds to like name them off. And I was so stressed out about getting it right and like naming 3 that I didn't even say the Cowboys. And it was really embarrassing. And Blake just didn't mind embarrassing me in front of all his family and stuff. So yeah, that was nice of him. But anyway, I also get really mad at him really easily, like I have been this whole time. But again, he's like taking it like a champ. He's still so good to me. I'm so blessed to have him. Like, I can't even describe to you. I'll start crying if I think about that too much too. Like, I can't even. He's so awesome. What else? My energy level is still like higher than it was at the beginning. Now it's more so I physically can't do some things, so it's really frustrating that I want to do things, but I can't. Like, I feel helpless, so that's lovely. What else? Oh, I still need, like, a good amount of sleep, though. Like, if I don't get 8 hours, I need a nap, for sure. And sometimes I'll fall asleep, and I won't wake up for, like, 3 or 4 hours. And if Blake's here, he'll just let me sleep because he knows that I need it. So, that's kind of annoying, too, because then I feel like I just wasted my whole entire day, but I know I didn't. I know that it's good for the baby, so. So my contractions, so I mentioned in my last video that I started getting contractions, and I know that started like around week 18, I believe. But they were just like Braxton Hicks, I believe, and they might still be. I don't really know what the difference is. They're not that bad, but sometimes they do worry me because they can be close together, but then they'll just fade away and stop. And so I did go to the hospital one time because I was having contractions. I can't remember how many I had, but it just freaked me out. And we went to the hospital and turned out everything was fine. I'm trying to remember what they even did. I don't even think they did an ultrasound. I think they just monitored my contractions and just said that they were fine and to keep myself hydrated. So I've been drinking this big cup of water. I've been refilling it. I think this is the 3rd time I've refilled it today. And just chugging it because that can help with contractions. It can make them go away the more hydrated you are. And then the heat is definitely not helping. So I try to stay out of the heat. What else? Oh, so then I had a second hospital trip, and it was because, see, I'm having a contraction right now. They're not that bad, and they only last like, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 seconds. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, my second trip to the hospital was, I had 3 contractions within an hour one night. Blake wanted to go to the hospital that night, but they told me if you have 4 in an hour, then you should go. So I didn't think that we should go. So the next morning I woke up and I got woken up really fast out of my sleep because my phone rang, and a guy was here to, like, we had a wash machine issue. Our wash machine was broken. So anyway, I woke up really quick and I was dizzy, and I just thought it was just because I jumped up really quick or whatever. Hey guys, sorry, I got cut off because Blake was calling me. But anyway, I was telling you how I got dizzy, and I thought that it was just because I jumped up really quick, but then the dizziness didn't go away. So Blake had to go to work, and I figured to just make him feel better, because he was really worried about me, I should just go and get checked out. So I did, and I didn't really like the experience I had at the hospital this time. So not only did I have 3 contractions the night before, even though that's not really that worrisome, mixed with the dizziness, and I wasn't really sure if the movements I was feeling, like if I was feeling both of the babies. So I wanted to have an ultrasound done, just to, like, see the placement of them, and I just wanted him to explain to me where they were. And the guy, I guess he's a midwife or a doctor, whatever, he made me feel like a fucking idiot. Excuse my language, but I did not appreciate that. He made me feel like I was stupid. And he said that the babies move around all the time and there's no way for me to tell. But they've told me before that one of the babies, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. One of the babies is always going to be on the bottom. Anyway, I don't really remember what they said. But I just wanted, like, reassurance that I was feeling both of them. And he didn't really give me that. He just kind of made me feel like an idiot. And then he also, about the contractions, was reiterating that there has to be 4 per hour for you to be concerned. So, anyway, that wasn't a really pleasant experience, but hopefully I won't have to deal with that guy again. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, okay, so I wanted to shout out one of my viewers. Her name is Amy Briggs. She left a comment on my first pregnancy update, and I promised her, why am I not focusing? So I promised her that I would answer her question in my next pregnancy update. So her question was, she was wanting to know, like, what embarrassing things have happened, and she specified, like, giving me an example, like gas and stuff like that. So I haven't had too many crazy amounts of gas or anything, but sorry if this is TMI, but my, like, bowel movements have not been regular, so it's either I can't go or I have diarrhea. So that's been fun. But that's just normal, I guess. It goes along with pregnancy. So that's another thing they said when I went to the hospital, because I told them that. They said that that could cause me to be dehydrated if I was having diarrhea. So I just need to continue drinking water. That's the only thing that's going to help. And then the other thing that's, like, I think the most embarrassing to me is my pregnancy brain. I just get into all these embarrassing situations whenever I can't think correctly. And, like, I feel like I'm already kind of like that. Like, Blake calls me Dissy, which is, I don't really like when he calls me that. But I have a hard time, like, thinking quickly, like, normally. So it's even worse now that I'm pregnant. So, whatever. I mean, what can you do? Hopefully Blake will start to become a little bit more sensitive, but I think that might just be part of who he is. He's not very sensitive. He thinks it's funny. He likes to make fun of me. So, anyway. Oh, the other thing, I don't think I mentioned this, is having to pee all the time. That's definitely one of the most annoying things It's not like the worst symptom, but it's one of the most annoying symptoms because I have to get up in the middle of the night a lot of times. And since I have to drink so much water, it makes me have to pee even more. I literally have to go to the bathroom like every 30 minutes. Sometimes more. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, almost every single time I get up, it feels like I have to go. And then sometimes I'll go, and it's barely anything. And it's like, it's just really frustrating because it's like, just let me live my life. I don't want to spend half my life in the freaking bathroom. You know what I mean? So, anyway. I think that's pretty much all of my symptoms that I'm experiencing. It's definitely fun getting to feel them move. And like whenever my family members are able to feel them move, it's really fun. So I cannot wait to meet them. I definitely want them to stay in and cook as long as possible. So I'm going to insert some pictures. I'm going to see if I can find the pictures from our gender reveal. I'll insert those, and then also my belly shots. I'll insert those. And I guess I can just go ahead and show you my belly now. If I can get up. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll scoot back a little bit. This shirt doesn't really show much. It's a black shirt, but there's my belly, and I am almost 26 weeks, so there you go. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any of my other videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!